What's going on, my good people? Um, just up in a late night, man. I just wanted to get up and read something. So the other night, I usually go to I don't even have a chapter in mind. I just like flip through the Bible and I just like say, okay, lead me to where I'm supposed to go. And I came here to First Timothy chapter 6. I'm gonna read this through and then I'll probably come back to some ones that might be misunderstood or what have you. So we'll go back through that. So this is First Timothy chapter 6, and it's two different chapters up in here. So I'm gonna call out the name of the chapter before I read it. Whoever is a slave must make the best of it, giving respect to his master, so that the outsiders don't blame God and our teachings for his behavior. Slaves with Christian masters all the more so. Their masters are really their beloved brothers. I'm gonna have to come back to that. And so the name of this chapter within First Timothy chapter 6 is the lust of money. I'm reading from the Message Bible. These are the things I want to teach. I want you to teach and preach. If you have leaders there who teach otherwise, who refuse the solid words and of our Master, Jesus, and this godly instruction, tag them for what they are, ignorant windbags who infect the air with germs of envy, controversy, bad-mouthing, and suspicious rumors. Eventually, there's an epidemic of backstabbing, and the truth is but a distant memory. They think religion is a way to make a fast buck. A devout life brings wealth, does bring wealth, but it's a rich simplicity of being yourself before God. Since we entered the world penniless and will leave penniless, if we have bread on the table and shoes on our feet, that's enough. But if it's only money these leaders are after, they'll self-destruct in no time. Lust for money brings trouble and nothing but trouble. Going down that path, some lose their footing in the faith completely and live to regret it briefly ever after. Let me read that again. Some lose their footing in the faith completely and live to regret it bitterly ever after. And so the next little semi-chapter within the chapter the name of it is Running Hard. So remember, we just came from the lust of money and then running hard. But you, Timothy, man of God, run for your life from all of this. Pursue a righteous life, a life of wonder, faith, love, steadiness, courtesy. Run hard and fast in the faith. Seize the eternal life, the life you were called to, and the life you were so fervently embraced in the presence of so many witnesses. I'm charging you before the life-giving God and before Christ, who took his stand before Pontius Pilate and didn't give an inch. Keep this command to the letter and don't slack off. Our Master Jesus Christ is on the way. He'll show up right on time. His arrival guaranteed by the blessed and undisputed ruler, High King, High God. He's the only one death can't touch. His light so bright no one can get close. He's never been seen by human eyes. Human eyes can't touch him, can't take him in. Honor to him and eternal rule. Oh yes. Tell those rich in this world's wealth to quit being so full of themselves and so obsessed with money, which is here today and gone tomorrow. Tell them to go after God, who piles on all the riches we could ever manage, to do good, to be rich in helping others, to be extravagantly generous. If they do that, they'll build a treasury that will last, gaining life that is truly life. And oh, my dear Timothy, guard the treasure you were given. Guard it with your life. Avoid the talk show religion and the practice confusion of the so-called experts. People caught up in a lot of talk can miss the whole point of faith. Overwhelming grace keep you. Oh boy, that was spicy, man. You could go through that and just get a lot. I say, man, if you don't believe in the Bible, I would say just read it for the discipline principles that you can gain from the Bible. It speaks on why the lust of money is not good for your spirit. It attracts so much foolishness. Like in running hard, it's telling you like, okay, run hard for God, man. Like y'all trying to find riches and everything. And it's a lot of people that get money and they be like, okay, I still feel empty. Okay, I found this woman, I love her, but I just can't give her all my love. It's something that won't allow me to do that. And the thing is, people go after, especially men, because we are the head. And a lot of African-American men don't understand that we are the head. And we go running after everything else, but we don't have a solid foundation in God. You have a solid foundation in God. A woman divorcing you wouldn't break you all the way. You understand. As long as you got a roof over your head, some food to eat, man, you're going to be all right. People can go on. You're going to be all right. But if you sit there and you weathering that, oh, man, you left me, oh, man, it's 6 years later, man, get on about your business. It's a rich simplicity to this thing. Like, okay, let's just say you will live a rich, simplistic life. Like you investing in stocks, you getting stuff the slow way. It might seem slow to others, but it cook up real fast. When it start cooking up real fast, it's like but that's when you building up in the faith, man. You building something from the ground up in the faith. But let me go back to this one in the beginning. It says, whoever is a slave must make the best of it. Did you know the only reason that you here on this earth because somebody made the best of it? Somebody went through slavery and made the best of it so you could be here. Some women was just like, man, I'm just keep letting this man do bad things to me at night, and I'm just gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna raise these kids the best I can. I'm gonna feed them the best I can. It was a lot of that for you to be here. So let me continue on, man. It was a lot of people that went through 400 years of slavery and servitude that we still, suffering today. And so whoever is a slave must make the best of it. So that was the term that we lived out that term. So you free of that. Giving respect to his master so that outsiders don't blame God and are teaching for his behavior. Hey man, I say when people out there doing bad, you don't run and say, well, they get money, so I need to go make money. Like, remember when your mom and them used to say, you'd be like, well, I was over there with so-and-so. He'd be like, man, so-and-so jumped off a bridge, would you go and do it? And you'd be like, no. It's something just like that. I don't care what you do bad to me. That's a reflection of you. Like, man, it's people that be deserved to get cussed out, and I be like, nope, I'm going to show the good in me. So you can't say nothing bad about me. If you talk bad about me, I'm going to say, man, I sure hate you feel that way. I'm not going to talk bad about you. Sure not. You have to look at yourself. Because what you have in your heart ain't got nothing to do with me. Moving along. Slave with Christian masters, all the more so. And why I say that is because if you had a Christian master, if he had a good mind, if he had a good heart, at least he would free you upon his death. Moving along. Their masters are really their beloved brothers. Man, these people was misguided too. They was fed a false faith as well. Sure was. Everything that they was fed and they was taught in America that's being debunked all these years later, they was being taught, they was force fed that to you. They was force fed a hate towards you. But really, these your beloved brothers. These your brothers. They really your brothers. Hate them or not, these are your beloved brothers. So anyways, I'm going to move on for the night, man. I hope y'all gained something for what I read. I champion you to go read it for yourself, man. If you got a King James, I say go read. You got the Message Bible, which I feel for me is like a grown-up kid's Bible. Like it's more ye's and there's more these and less ye's. So, it's easier to understand. It kind of put it in a newer term. You got so many different, you got the Amplified version, you got I think the NIV, King James, you got all these different versions, man. Go read one about this one. And then go read, man, pick up a piece of the Bible, man, and just read it for the discipline principles. If you don't believe in the people, if you say, oh, this is a mess, read it for the discipline principles. You can gain a lot of good knowledge just from reading this Bible, man. There's a lot of people go and read all these books from all these authors. And it's right here in the Bible be telling you why not to do things. And it's kind of like repetitive on what it's kind of saying. You just have to explain it in different ways because ain't nothing that we seeing here new under the sun.